What's up, everyone? It's Phoenix here, bringing you guys another reaction. This time it's the odd ones out, wrong numbers. So this is one that again I've been wanting to watch, and I'm home for the weekend, so I'm gonna watch it now, and I can't wait to get into it. So let's just get into it. Here we go. Let's begin.
Hello? Okay. It's for you, James.
Hey, James, this is James from the future.
Just wanted to give you a call and let you know that...
Puberty can be tough, but you can get through it.
So I just wanted to let you know that everything's gonna be okay and...
I love you.
You got the wrong number. I grew up in a generation where smartphones were a new thing and everyone in my class had one, except for me. My parents never got me one because they didn't want me to access the internet on a device that could fit in my pocket because they were super strict and didn't want me looking at internet stuff, which backfired horribly. So they never gave me a smartphone. In fact, I didn't even get my first cell phone until I was 16 years old. Now, as an adult who uses a cell phone every day, I don't know how I survived for 16 years without one. I think when I was younger, if I was ever in a situation where I needed to call my parents, I would just ask the nearest person if I could borrow their phone. Now, if there's any parents watching this who haven't given their children a cell phone yet, take it from a guy on the internet with no children. You should get them one. It doesn't have to be a smart one. You can just give them your standard drug dealer phone. You should at least give them a cell phone in case there's an emergency and they need to call you or the police. The only downside I can think of giving your child a phone is they'll end up spending too much time on it, so you should just turn off their service from time to time. I don't know. When I turned 16 and finished up my sophomore year of high school, I got my very first cell phone.
Oh my gosh.
LG Cosmos 2.
Oh my gosh.
In the 90s, everyone else had iPhones, but I was the only one with the phone.
Oh yeah, you're one of those people.
And with that cell phone,
I have those
I had a
friends.
couple of incidences where sometimes a random person would call me thinking I was someone else and then wouldn't admit they're wrong. And that's how you segue into the theme of this month's video.
Wrong
this
numbers.
story happened when I was working at Subway. That's
Subway.
right, another Subway
Hey.
story. Subway
Yeah.
4. It wasn't good enough to be in the other 3. So, it was 5 minutes until closing, and we get a phone call on the Subway phone. I pick it up and say,
Is that a burger?
"Thank you for calling Subway. How may I help you?" I was supposed to say, "This is James. How may I help you?" But I wasn't about to tell this random stranger my name. Idiot. Anyway, the other person on the line said, "Hey, what time do you guys close?" "In 5 minutes. Is it alright if I show up late? I just need gas." And being the good employee that I was totally willing to make this guy sandwich over the phone, let him pick it up after we closed, and then I wouldn't ring him up and just pocket the money. I'm just kidding. I wouldn't do that. That's a crime. Please don't sue me. So I said, "Yeah, I can do that. What kind of sandwich do you want?" And he said, "I just need gas." "Oh, don't worry, sir. This sandwich will give you plenty of gas." I mean, do you want chips or something?" "No," he said. "I just need gas." I was a little confused. "Okay, yes. So you'll get gas, then are you gonna stop by and pick up a sandwich?" And he said, "I don't want a sandwich." And then it hit me. Even though the first thing I ever said to this guy was, "Thank you for calling Subway," I think he thought he was talking to a gas station. So I said, "Sir, this is a Subway?"
Oh.
And I never got the chance to tell him that gas pumps don't close. This next story happened when I was at home and I got a call from a number I
Yeah, they
didn't
don't
recognize.
close.
Now, I've
The
had
stores
friends
themselves
tell me that they don't answer
close,
phone
but
to any
the
number
gas
they
pumps
don't
don't
recognize.
close.
But my anxiety won't let me do that. What if it's your bank calling saying your account got hacked? What if it's your grandma? Because why would you have her saved in your phone? Or what if it's your Nigerian uncle who wants to give you his collection of gold bars and needs
The
your
Nigerian
information for
prince.
a wire transfer? You just never know, so I always pick up the phone. So I answered it, and it was this woman asking for a Lawrence. And I said, "Oh, I'm not, you have the wrong number." And she goes, "Isn't this 416295? That's obviously not a real number, so don't try calling it. And I said, "No, this is 416293. Because that's my phone number." Again, that's not actually a valid phone number, so please don't call it. And she goes, "3? I don't think I pressed 3. And I don't know what to say to this woman because my number is 416293. It's really not. But she doesn't think she pushed 3, so I don't know how she's talking to me right now. Unless she did, so I said, well, obviously, you did. And then I made a comic about the whole situation because I thought the internet would think it was funny. This next story happened not too long ago. I got a call from a number I didn't recognize at 9:30 in the morning, and I was lying in my bed, asleep. And most people would agree that you're supposed to be awake and productive at 9:30. And I didn't know who the stranger was thinking I'm lazy, so I had to answer the phone with my best, I've been awake for several hours voice. Hello?
You're going to have to come quickly. Timmy fell down the well, Vance.
What?
I said you're going to have to come quickly because Timmy fell down the well, Vance.
I could tell it was a woman on the phone.
That
Either
Cosmo?
her accent or the phone being buggy or I just had woken up, but I could not understand anything she was saying. But I could make out one word, which was Vance. So, I did not have a lot to go off of. I said, I think you have the wrong number. Okay. Goodbye.
No, you gotta come quickly because Timmy fell down.
Well, I should probably get the day started, I thought as I went back
Timmy
to
fell
sleep.
down the-
But then immediately
Poor
I got
Timmy.
a call from the same number, and I thought, okay, maybe if this person is calling again, even after I explicitly told her she had the wrong number, maybe it's not a wrong number after all. Maybe there's something else going on. Maybe it's an emergency, so maybe, talk to me.
Vance.
Okay,
What?
I can't understand anything you're saying. So then this woman must have handed the phone to her friend because a different voice started talking, and I could actually understand her, and I'll never forget what she said, which was,
Vance, no one thinks
That you're funny.
and even though I'm not Vance, that kinda hurt. So I stated the obvious, which was, yes, I am, and also I'm not Vance. And she said,
no, Lance.
so
Lance!
this whole time, these two have been looking for a Lance. So I told this woman, I'm not Lance either. And she said,
Well, this is the number they gave me.
okay, if she had said it like, oh, I'm sorry, this is the number they gave me, I didn't mean to call you, stranger. Also, I do think you're funny and enjoy your videos. That would have been totally fine. She's just shifting the blame to someone else. But instead, she sounded so condescending, like I was wasting her time. Well, this is the number they gave me, and they can't be wrong, so you must be the real Lance. So I said, well, they must have given it to you wrong. Look, I'm too tired to be polite. But then, she hung up on me. Like this woman basically called a random person, said, you're not funny, and then hung up. So I decided to call her back and said, hey, I just found the real Lance. He's the funniest guy I ever met, and he told me he doesn't give his phone number away. Pieces of shit. I'm just kidding on the last part. I thought about doing it. But then I went back.
Funny.
And then someone on the internet found my phone number, and I changed it. And whoever has my old number is probably getting a lot of calls from strangers and people I went to high school with. Sorry about that. Hey guys, I'm back. I haven't done an end card in a while, which should probably be my next new catchphrase. If you didn't know, I wrote a book, and you can buy my book. But if buying things online isn't your style, it's also available at Barnes & Noble or any other local bookstore. Be sure to check it out.
Oh, that is
Come on,
Jacksepticeye. Okay.
And remember to give it back. Thanks for watching, everyone. Honestly, thank you for being so patient. I wish I didn't have to go a whole month between posting, but I hope this was worth the wait. Thank you to Rushlight Invader for animating some segments. If any animation looked at all decent, that was him doing it, not me. Thank you to Anti-Darkheart for making the backgrounds, and also thanks to Pantless Pajamas and Toonsy for doing the coloring. And also thanks to Jack
Whoa, what was that?
for voicing one of the characters. The character
Ah,
was supposed
stink
to have
bug.
an accent, and I was like, dude, you're perfect for this. Do you want to voice a character? And he was like, yes. Thanks again, everyone, for watching. I'm going to VidCon Australia now, so I'll let you know how that went when I get back. I'll see you all later, and wear your seatbelt.
Alright. Yeah, I just looked at my wall and see this, like, thing falling down. It's a stink bug that's crawling. I don't have a tissue to kill it, so I guess I'll just let it crawl. I'll get it later. Anyways, so that was fun. I mean, I've had a fair share of wrong numbers. I mean, I think everyone who has a cell phone has had a wrong number at some point. I've never called a wrong number before. But I have had wrong numbers call me. And those can be interesting to deal with. Most of the time, if I don't know the number, I don't answer it. So, yeah. That's my rule of thumb. I figure, like, if it's really important, they would just leave a message, right? So, if I don't know you, if I don't know the number, I don't answer it most of the time. There are some occasions where I will answer it, but it's also very rare. Because I don't like talking on the phone anyways, to begin with. Especially not with someone that I don't even know. Anyways. So, yeah. Let me know down below in the comments. Have you ever called a wrong number? Or have you ever received the wrong number? And how did that go? Leave a like on this video if you guys enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. And peace out, guys. It's been a blast.